No, people are asking me to run, and there's a whole story about running for a third term. I don't know. I never looked into it. They do say there's a way you can do it.
If you were allowed, for some reason, to run for a third term, is there a thought that the Democrats could try to run Barack Obama against you?
I'd love that.
That was President Donald Trump speaking to the media in a presser on March 31st, 2025. And yes, he was serious. Trump, now in his second non-consecutive term after winning the 2024 election, is once again shaking up political norms, this time by hinting at a third presidential run. But is there really a way? Let's break it down.
If you were allowed, for some reason, to run for a third term, is there a thought that the Democrats could try to run Barack Obama against you?
I'd love that.
For his third term?
Boy, I'd love that. That would be a good one. I'd like that. No, people are asking me to run, and there's a whole story about running for a third term. I don't know. I never looked into it. They do say there's a way you can do it, but I don't know about that, but I have not looked into it. I want to do a fantastic job. We have 4 years, just about, almost close to 4 years. Time is flying, but it's still close to 4 years, and we're getting a lot of credit for having done a great job in the first almost 100 days.
What does the Constitution say? The 22nd Amendment, ratified in 1951, is clear: no person shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice. This amendment came after Franklin D. Roosevelt was elected 4 times, the only U.S. president to serve more than 2 terms. Since then, the 2-term limit has stood firm. Even before 1951, when the 22nd Amendment was ratified, the framers of the U.S. Constitution failed to enact term limits for U.S. presidents in 1803, 1824, and 1826. For Trump, who was elected in 2016 and again in 2024, that means he's hit his constitutional ceiling. Trump hinted there are methods that could allow a third term. So, what are the possibilities? To make a third term legal, option 1 would be that Congress would need to pass an amendment repealing the 22nd, requiring 2/3 of both the House and Senate, plus ratification by 3/4 of U.S. states, which is nearly impossible. The Republicans currently hold 53 of 100 seats in the Senate and 218 of 435 seats in the House of Representatives. Clearly, Republicans are short of the required majority. As things stand, Trump doesn't have numbers to do it. Option 2 is the vice presidential loophole. Some speculate Trump could run as vice president in 2028. If his running mate wins and resigns, Trump could step in. Legal? That's debatable. The 12th Amendment says the VP must be eligible to serve as president, and constitutional experts argue that if Trump can't serve a third term, he likely can't be vice president either. So while the 22nd Amendment makes Trump ineligible to run for president again in 2028, the 12th Amendment extends this ineligibility to him being vice president. So, this would need another constitutional amendment. So far, Trump says he hasn't seriously looked into the legalities. But for now, the 22nd Amendment stands. By the end of his second term, Trump, now 78, would be the oldest U.S. president in history, aged 82. For more news and updates, keep watching Live Mint.